Welcome back. In this video, we're diving into an exciting topic, cloud computing. I'll walk you through what cloud computing is. Cloud computing is all around us, whether you're using Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Zoom for video calls, or connecting to your workplace remotely through a Citrix server. These are just a few of the countless examples powered by cloud computing. Modern cloud platforms are built entirely on the principles of cloud computing. So, if you want a strong foundation in any cloud environment, understanding the core concepts of cloud computing is the essential first step. So, what exactly is cloud computing? Simply put, cloud computing is the delivery of services such as infrastructure, platforms, or software over the internet. The term cloud in cloud computing is used as a metaphor for the internet. Cloud computing simply means computing delivered over the internet. In cloud computing, resources such as servers, storage, networking, and software applications are delivered over the internet. In simple terms, cloud computing is the delivery of services over the internet. The phrase "over the internet" is key when it comes to understanding cloud computing. The key difference is that cloud architecture allows providers to organize and consolidate massive amounts of hardware, such as compute resources, storage, networking, and software, and make them accessible over the internet. Let's take our understanding of cloud computing a step further. By keeping the concepts of virtualization, virtual machines, and hypervisors in mind, you can create more than one virtual machine on the same physical server. Now, let's say you've provided your users with access to an API to create virtual machines, VMs, on a physical server. It doesn't matter where that physical server is located. This represents the fundamental concept of cloud computing. This specific example of cloud computing is known as Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS. In the same way, when a cloud provider offers APIs to access various services such as compute, storage, or databases over the internet, regardless of where those services are hosted, that's essentially what cloud computing is all about. We've explored cloud computing in a simplified manner. Now, let's take a look at how AWS defines it. Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services, such as computing power, storage, and databases, on an as-needed basis from a cloud provider like Amazon Web Services, AWS. This slide highlights how AWS describes the broad adoption of cloud computing. So, who's using cloud computing? The answer is just about everyone. Organizations of every type, size, and industry are turning to the cloud for a wide range of needs. These include data backup, disaster recovery, email, virtual desktops, software development and testing, big data analytics, and customer-facing web applications. Let's look at a few examples. Healthcare companies are using the cloud to create more personalized treatment plans. Financial services firms rely on it for real-time fraud detection and prevention. And video game developers use cloud platforms to deliver online games to millions of players around the world. No matter the industry, the cloud is helping organizations innovate faster, lower costs, and scale more easily than ever before. Cloud computing is a model that allows convenient, on-demand access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources, like networks, servers, storage, applications, and services. These resources can be quickly provisioned and released with minimal effort or interaction with the service provider. This definition, provided by NIST, highlights a few important keywords: on-demand access, shared resource pool, and the ability to rapidly provision and release resources. Now, let's contrast this with the traditional on-premises data center. In a classic setup, organizations purchase and permanently configure computing, storage, and networking resources at maximum capacity, regardless of whether those resources are actually needed at all times. During low demand periods, much of that capacity sits unused, resulting in wasted investment. And during peak times, the available resources may fall short, leading to performance issues or even customer dissatisfaction. In short, traditional infrastructure lacks flexibility. There's no on-demand scalability, no shared pool of resources, and no rapid provisioning. Cloud computing changes this. It's built on the idea of delivering IT as a service, available when you need it, scalable to match demand, and easy to shut down when you're done. You pay only for what you use. That's the true power of the cloud. Efficiency, flexibility, and agility. Now that we understand the term cloud computing, there is another related concept, the cloud computing platform. This refers to the back-end system that delivers cloud services. The next related term is cloud service. These are services delivered by a back-end system over the internet and are commonly referred to as cloud services. Another related term is cloud computing platform provider. Companies like AWS, Google, and Microsoft offer cloud services through their platforms. These companies are referred to as cloud computing platform providers. To summarize, cloud computing refers to the delivery of infrastructure, platforms, software, and other related services over the internet. The system that delivers these services is known as the cloud computing platform, while the services themselves are referred to as cloud services. Organizations like AWS, Google, and Microsoft, and other companies that offer cloud services through their platforms, are known as cloud computing platform providers. They're also commonly referred to as cloud platform providers or simply cloud service providers. We've now explored what cloud computing really means: on-demand access to shared computing resources delivered over the internet. Along the way, we also introduced several key terms. So the next time you come across these terms, you'll not only recognize them, you'll understand exactly how they fit into the world of cloud computing.